didn't realize it till I hit the road back of your house. Then it was too late. So I just pulled up and stood in your garden for a while. If they ask me, I can tell them it was a sentimental journey.
What made you go up there?
Didn't you want me to?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Let's not kid each other. What else could you have called me about last night?
I called to tell you I was alive. I thought you might be interested.
I knew that.
Oh,
I thought you were being cautious because you knew they'd be watching my calls.
how did you know I was alive?
Because I knew it was Joyce.
And you were here. Damn decent of you to bring your own liquor. You can use my apartment, but you're such a gentleman that you draw the line at taking my liquor.
You needn't be so bitter. I lied for you. I put myself on the spot because I tried to protect you.
Funny, and I thought I was protecting you.
I didn't come here to quarrel with you. We've got to understand each other. Let's not waste time.
I spent the last 5 days trying to figure out how I felt about you. And it wasn't until I saw that bottle that I knew.
You're not being fair.
I've been much too fair. I made every possible excuse for you. I rationalized so hard that I became the heavy and you the victim. Look, Hunt, I told myself, you knew he had faults. But you went for him anyway. You wanted him so hard, you tried to make him over.
Law, this is ridiculous.
And all the while, you were playing Lady Bountiful. You never stopped to think that everything you did for him was an implied criticism. That he may have resented you. And why shouldn't you go for a girl who thought was perfect? So I came back, all contrite and understanding, to find what? The flower of Southern manhood, sir. Standing honor of a lady just too tight in her own bedroom.
I honestly tried to call it off.
And why? Why, Shelby? Whatever else I thought of you, I never thought you'd be so crude as to spend the night in my apartment with someone else.
I swear to God, I never meant to see her again. But she kept calling me. She sounded desperate. Threatened suicide unless I saw her again.
Here? You had to come here?
I couldn't have her at the club. And she was staying here. I only came to talk to her.
There were 2 glasses beside the bed. Bessie told me.
She was hysterical. I told her she'd have to accept the fact that it was over. She kept on crying. I got her a drink.
And the 2 of you sat there drinking.
Yes. Until the doorbell rang.
Don't keep me in suspense. What happened?
We didn't want to answer, but the light in the bedroom could be seen from the street. Well, I told her to go to the door and tell them she was staying here. I stayed in the bedroom and
Sweet of you.
the doorbell rang again. And then she opened the door. I heard the shot. Well, I ran in. The room was dark except for the light from the hall. Before I could reach her, the door slammed. I nearly fell over her body. Well, I switched on the lights. I bent down to she was dead. My first instinct was to call the police. Well, I went to the phone and I was about to pick it up when suddenly it occurred to me that
It might be embarrassing for you. To be found here, with her body in my house.
I wasn't thinking of myself.
It'd be ironic, wouldn't it? If you were one of her lovers who rang the bell.
She had no lovers.
Don't flatter yourself, Shelby. Dress was pretty free with that long white body.
You have no right to say that.
One more ironic still. No one rang that bell. If you killed her because you found she had another lover.
Damn you, Laura!
You're a virgin mind, Shelby, that knows not what its body does.
You're not going to cover yourself by accusing me.
Were you implying that I had anything to do
her your apartment. You were the only one who could have known we'd be here.
It's fantastic.
Why? You're still in love with me. That's why you came back Friday night.
You've got it all figured out, haven't you? For that usual carpenter gallantry. Just try to prove it was me. Try to prove that doorbell rang at all.
I only hope you've got an alibi for that gun.
Why?
Because the BB shot that killed her was the same size as those in your shells.
You can't call me a murderer. Light my cigarette. You're not going to tell McPherson you think I did it.
You'll handle McPherson. Just keep on the way you started. He's a pushover for you.
Well, I'm back. They didn't have any cauliflower, so I got Brussels sprouts. Is that all right?
Yes, Bessie.
They certainly were surprised to see me. The way they looked at me, you would have thought I just returned from the dead.
Did they say anything?
They certainly did. I guess I'll have to go to confession tomorrow. I told them I was working for Mrs. Farrell.
That's all right.
Only I didn't have any money with me. So I charged it to Mrs. Farrell. Oh, about the dessert.
Yes, Bessie.
Well, this being a celebration, do you mind if I surprise you?
No, Bessie. Said I hadn't enough surprises.
What are you going to do about that gun?
I'm not interested.
But Law, you've got to get rid of it. There's not much time.
Ken,
Still here, Carpenter?
I'm just leaving.
Lucky me, Mr. Olson. You ought to know each other. You kept your company on the way up to Connecticut last night.
Didn't know I had company.
You know, it isn't every man who drives 50 miles to pay tribute to his dead love. Olson was deeply touched to see you stand there, in the garden, your head bowed. Aren't you, Olson? What?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, the chief would like to ask you a few questions about the pilgrimage. Olson will keep you company again on the way down.
Be delighted.
Join you later.
Goodbye, dear.
bye, darling.
Why did you make a phone call last night after you promised me you wouldn't?
How do you know I did?
The intelligence of the police is vastly underrated.
But wiretapping was illegal.
We have other ways. What did you tell Garvey when you called her?
Why ask me? You seem to know everything.
All we know is that 5 minutes after you called him, he left for your house in the country. What was he after?
How should I know?
Look, it'll be a lot easier to tell me than have the boys sweat it out of you at the station.
I can't tell you what I don't know.
Give me credit for some intelligence, will you?
You think I'm lying?
Say you're protecting somebody. What you did with the bottle. You're not helping me now.
Do you think Shelby did it?
Well, he was in this apartment on Friday night. 5 days now, he's let us believe it was you and not Joyce Madden who was killed. Why?
I don't know. Ask him.
You would know what you told him on the phone last night, though.
I called to tell him I was alive. After all, we
He
were-
knew! That doesn't explain his sudden trip to Connecticut.
Why should there be a connection?
Well, he didn't go up there to pay homage to the dead when he knew you were alive. Obviously, your phone call had something to do with it.
We should call off the dogs, McPherson.
Sorry.
I'm really tired.
One more question and I'll go.
We're just going around in circles. I can't tell you anything. Why keep badgering me?
I don't mean to badger you. It's something I have to get straight in my own mind.
What's the question?
Don't misunderstand me. This is not a challenge.
Go ahead.
Why did you let her have the apartment?
I told you. It was hot.
If you didn't tell me, you said you knock somebody over the head one day and invite them into an apartment the next.
You do if you're me.
Not very logical.
No, I'm not. It's my biggest failing. I go into a tantrum and I do something so violent that I'm completely mortified and contrite. And then I go to the opposite extreme and I make such a magnanimous gesture that I'm sorry all over again. It's sort of idiotic, but you understand, don't you?
Sure.
It's a sort of childish hangover. You get sore at a kid for taking your doll away. You slap, kick, and almost scratch your eyes out. And you're so sorry you give back the doll and the carriage, and you buy her a lollipop besides. That's what I did with Joyce on Friday. Don't you believe me?
I'd like to.
But you don't.
You know, thought I knew you pretty well when you were the victim in this case. Built up the image of a woman who was very warm and generous and honest. Then you came to life.
I disappointed you.
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry.
So am I.
Especially after you've been so decent. It's only I suddenly got the sense of being cornered and I didn't expect it. You were so different last night, not like a detective.
But I am a detective. When I get back to headquarters, I'm gonna have to make up a report on you for the boss. Ms. Hunt, I'll say, very impulsive girl. Seems intent on protecting the fiance. Refusing to divulge conversation with sent fiance on a mysterious errand in the country last night. Lied about whiskey bottle which placed fiance in an apartment on night of murder. Fit of jealousy, Ms. Hunt assaulted deceased before guests on afternoon preceding murder, and following afternoon invited her into her apartment. Claims she left the country that afternoon. Would have us believe that she was seen by no one for a period of 5 days, read no newspapers, and radio was, by some strange coincidence, inoperative. Insists she knew nothing of murder until returned here last night.
Is that how you're going to put it?
Have to. What do you suppose he'll think?
That I have a very bad conscience.
Don't you see? That's why I want to get it straight with you now.
I guess I have been difficult, but I've never been in a spot like this before. What do you think I should do?
Stop protecting Carpenter. Just tell the truth.
I'd like to, but you make everything sound so incriminating.
I'm trying to help you.
If I could only be sure. I can't trust you, can I?
Don't you?
I don't know. I want to.
Just wanted to see if you'd do that.
You promised to ask one question and leave. I wish you'd go.
Hello? Yeah? When? From there? Yeah, okay. I'm afraid you're gonna have to answer a few more questions now. Boys are at your house in the country. It's fun to murder gun.
I don't think I'm up to dinner, Bessie. Just some black coffee, please.
Sounds good. Nothing like a plate of soup to give you strength.
Coffee, Bessie.
Well, all right, I can spoil your dinner. Oh, that Mr. McPherson called.
What did he want?
Called twice, but he says not to disturb you if you were sleeping.
Is that detective still down there?
The red face will not the Swede's back.
Thanks.
You know, I think he likes you.
Who, the Swede?
No, that Mr. McPherson. Well, he even liked your looks when he was dead. He was always with you. Are you still thinking of marrying Mr. Carpenter?
I don't know.
Well, I like him better.
Who, Mr. Carpenter?
Mr. McPherson, he's a man. Now you take Mr. Lydecker. Sherry and the cream sauce. Nothing but an old maid. Is Mr. Carpenter, well, he's all right, I guess. But when you get right down to it, what is he but a big overgrown baby?
I left home because my mother talked to me like that.
Well, she's probably looking down and shaking her head over you right now, God rest her soul.
What's that?
Oh, some of the things I got out yesterday when Mr. Carpenter and me was going over the effects. It's a beautiful thing, this shop.
I thought I got rid of it years ago.
Straight to keep it hid away in a closet.
I hate the thing. If you want it, you can have it.
Oh, well, thanks. Maybe that's him. Oh, it's you.
I'm only gonna stay a minute. I brought you something. This one.
Do I have to?
Jelly Roll Morton. The one I broke.
Where'd you get it?
This new place McPherson told me about. You know he's a big fan?
Well, everybody's got some faults.
Anyway, I don't feel so bad about breaking out of the one now. I was going through about 1,000 right before I found it.
Thanks. Where'd you get it? How much was it?
Some me. You wanna hear it?
Well, I was just about
Just
to.
this once.
All right.
What do you think?
Solid. Danny, how'd you like to pick up my hot records?
What for?
I meant what I said this morning.
Look, Laura, I promise that won't happen again. I just lost my head. I don't know what I was doing.
I still think it would be better.
Why?
For one thing, because of your mother. For another, you're much too serious about it.
Just come up here? Just listen to your records. Look, you said you like talking about music.
No, Danny.
Why can't things be the same as they were before?
Can't.
Fine. Just don't try to brush me off with your records. I don't want your records.
Don't you see, Danny? This is just what I mean.
No, I don't see. That's what you want. So I take it. Sorry I bothered you.
Now what? Oh, it's you.
Min.
A good sleep?
Yes, thanks.
Am I turning anything off, kid?
What's the matter? You don't like it?
Sure, but turn it off.
Turn it off yourself.
Thanks for letting me sleep.
You needed it.
You still think it was my gun that killed her?
Feeling down at headquarters.
Well, they happen to be wrong.
Wow, you got something else to worry about now. Your boyfriend just made a statement.
Did you have the boys at the station sweat it out of him?
That wasn't necessary. We suspected he was here Friday night. Now we know.
And with that same infallible logic, you arrived at the conclusion that I was too.
We also know why he went to your house in the country last night. Did you send him after the gun?
I did not.
But you admit you had a gun there. Carpenter's identified it as one he gave you 6 months ago.
I'm shaking in my boots.
Look, a man is awakened by your call at midnight and then leaves immediately for your house in the country knowing your gun is there.
I told you why I called, and it had nothing to do with that gun.
You told me a lot of things.
Why do you always get back to the same question? I gave you an answer. Why don't you believe me?
2 reasons. Logic and the lies you already told.
I did lie about the burglary. protect Shelby, whom I don't have to protect any longer.
Still want us to believe you knew nothing of the murder until last night?
Yes.
You blame that on your isolation in the country, lack of newspapers, and a broken radio?
Yes.
The radio was in perfect working order.
Of course it was. I called up the radio shop before I left and told them to come out and fix it.
You're not going to cover yourself by telling new lies.
Why do you continue to question me? You doubt all my answers. You're no better than the rest of them. All this stuff about saving me from a grilling at headquarters. Well, I prefer it. I prefer their brutality to your hypocrisy.
That's easily arranged. I was sent here to pick you up. I took a beating this afternoon because I wouldn't. Because I was considerate enough to let you sleep. So I'm not the type of guy who turns the heat on a tired woman.
And now that I've had some rest, you can.
Well, I'm always tired now. I haven't slept yet.
I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm sorry.
You know, if we would both just relax a minute, I think we can talk this out. Can I just slug that scotch?
Of course.
I'll get it.
Sit back. You're the one who's tired. Had anything to eat?
Not since that 12th cup of coffee this morning.
Bessie!
Hell, I don't want to persecute you, but it'll be a lot easier on you if we clear up some of these contradictions now.
Yes? You better set another place.
I was waiting for that.
Good.
Should be. It's from the Lydecker cellar.
I'm not the best, huh?
I know where it sets for Waldo.
What do you see in that guy?
Waldo, did you ever meet anyone who made you feel as though everything you did was exciting and important? He's amusing, brilliant, generous, and one of the sweetest souls that ever lived.
Sweet. You notice some sugar under that gall?
Protective coloring. Underneath he's as sentimental as Mother's Day.
In love with you?
Waldo.
Well, he's pretty passionate about the subject.
The thing he's really passionate about is it lays on an old luster teapot.
I don't get all that business with teapots and bars and... What's so seductive about that thing?
It's Changxi, Chinese porcelain, hundreds of years old.
Long ladder.
Dinner served.
Waldo's a collector. He gets as much a kick out of it as you do of watching a fastball break at the plate.
What you do out of collecting men?
I'm much too hungry for me to withdraw my invitation to dinner.
Okay, withdraw the crack. Only, why do you collect them?
Is that the impression I give? You must think I'm a bitch.
No comment.
As a matter of fact, I am a little, where men are concerned. Not that they haven't given me good reason. I've hitched my wagon to too many wrong stars. Maybe it's bad luck, maybe it's me. I can run a $200,000 advertising campaign, but I can't handle my own love life. Sad case, McPherson.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Perhaps I should have tried the police department and meet a better class of men. I'll go, Bessie.
Darling,
Hello, Waldo.
the chaff has been dispersed by the winds, the wheat stands firm.
What are you talking about?
I left you with a warning. I return the unhappy spectator to its fulfillment.
What's on your mind, Waldo?
Carpenter confesses love tryst with murder victim.
Hendricks! Promise not to give that out.
Ah, the constabulary. Quite cozy, aren't we?
Mind if I have a look at that paper?
Your name isn't in it. Consolation, my dear, in your bereavement.
Who's dead now?
An illusion. One Shelby Carpenter, will you permit me the small pleasure of an I told you so?
You would make a ceremony of it. Bessie?
Gallant of him, wasn't it, to underline your name by refusing to mention it?
I'm sure he didn't mean it that way.
Gallantry is the last refuge of the scoundrel.
Are you through with the soup already?
Will you take care of these flowers, please? Yes, we're through with the soup.
Yes, he had his dinner.
I always had my dinner punctually. Need of him wasn't it to take the noose off his own neck and place it deftly over yours. But we shall foil him, my dear.
Stop dramatizing, Waldo. My neck's as free as my conscience.
Unfortunately, the constabulary has other ideas.
She hasn't been accused yet.
Oh, then you don't agree with Henrik's suspicions.
Keep my suspicions to myself.
We'd better get back to dinner before it gets cold.
Chicken supreme.
Oh. Oh yeah, good. Good to have a word with Mr. Hendricks.
Not bad. Could use a bit of tarragon, perhaps.
Well, Hendricks, what's the idea of breaking that storm we agreed not to? I'm responsible for this case. I'll be damned if I'll let you fritz up the works on me.
Your dinner's getting cold,
You eat it.
but I've had mine.
Oh, don't give me that. The only thing you're interested in is hogging the headlines. This case you read at page 34 was all McPherson's. But now that shoved the atomic age off page 1, Hendricks is right in there. Throwing punches all over the place, whether it hurts the case or not.
Could also use a bit of cayenne.
No, I'm not going to bring her in. I'm not stalling. I told you I would until I was ready.
She forgot the sherry in the cream sauce.
I checked on the BB shot again this afternoon. I went over with ballistics. I'm convinced it wasn't that gun. I think the shells were home loaded. We found a box of manufactured shells and wasn't a trace of the loaded or a BB shot. Go ahead, check with ballistics. That's your opinion. You too. Your mother too. I'm willing to take the rap in this case. You can have the credit, sweetheart. Look, I'm eating my dinner. Goodbye.
Thanks.
Is it better?
I'm glad you didn't think it was my gun.
I never did.
Did you say?
Beware the Greeks bearing gifts.
Another warning, Waldo.
A devious mind, the McPhersons.
It's a hot one coming from you.
The ordinary detective tries to establish guilt. McPherson seems bent upon the opposites. Or is that your way?
Talking about devious minds,
A
Waldo.
man is no better than his profession, my dear. It's his job to find the victim. Some detective would plague you into a confession. McPherson's method is to disarm by appearing to absolve.
You're a Trojan horse.
He establishes confidence in the suspect, breaks down all defenses, carefully baiting the trap for the inevitable slip of the tongue.
You've been reading too many thrillers, Waldo.
Note the degree of confidence you're already defending the man.
How terribly unfair. McPherson was considerate enough to save me from a questioning at headquarters. You just heard him say it wasn't my gun.
For what purpose?
What's your purpose?
Mine.
Would you rather have him take me down to the station and make me go through the 3rd degree?
I'm trying to protect you, my dear.
From what?
From yourself. From your inability to withstand the flattering advances of an attractive male.
There's no use in talking to when he gets like this. Let's finish our dinner.
I warn you, my dear, this is your pattern. First, trust, and then betray.
I don't think I'm being betrayed.
Very well. If you would rather trust a member of the homicide squad than your oldest and dearest friend, then do so. But I cannot and will not stand here in silence while you calmly deliver yourself to the executioner. Oh, I'm sorry. How inexcusably clumsy of me.
Who's this?
BB shot.
Yeah,
Frequently used to weigh down fragile pieces.
I see.
Well, what happened? The vase, you better sweep it up, Bessie.
No, leave it here.
Well, what about dinner? Clear it away.
Forgive me, Pat, I know how you treasure.
Hello? Hey, Hendricks. Yeah, I've calmed down. Sure, I'd be glad to have a talk with you and the commissioner. As a matter of fact, there's a new development. No, I'll tell you when I see you.